Gonna get logged in over here on Ninja. Won't be here too long today. Got a few things to do before I leave this afternoon for my trip. But we'll be here for a little bit. See if we can't find a spot to take something. I was saying, where did Ninja go? Multiple windows working. Yes, we are aware. Connections. There we go. Let's move the chart over here. Let's make sure we got the copier set up. Good morning, Francis. We ended up green yesterday, about $497, I believe, on the Apex accounts. So getting back most of the loss from the end of the week, and then, you know, relatively close on the other stuff. What's up, Tech T? What up? Okay, where is my other Replicanto at? Window. Okay, so they're on top of each other right here. That's the problem. I can't see one over the other. All right. So we'll see if we can find a spot for a trade to take. Again, I don't know how long I'll be here this morning. Good morning, Phoenix. Probably an hour at least, maybe a little more. So we'll see. We have news here, 9:45. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. Then we have 10 a.m. ISM Manufacturing PMI. Beyond that, not really anything. Good morning, Koper. So, kind of looking for a failed breakdown of the 5650 area. Mancini said if we lose 5650, the next level down is the 20. So you could be short off that retest right there. I missed it. It already went level to level, 15 points. But so I'm either going to be looking for, you know, something along this, and then maybe along here, or something a little bit deeper, maybe down into the 20 range. I don't know. We'll see. It's not all that clear yet this morning with the other news and stuff that's going on. So to take one little scalp here on the pro account. 1 day to go, $100 to pass. Let's go. Nice job. You got it, Rune. So Mancini says, hold runners until sells. 5650 support. Keep 72 alive. 86 plus alive. Dip below 5650. 5620 first down. Let me look at his newsletter and see what, you know. With an A setup, I mean, I'll try. I don't know. Let me read the newsletter right quick. Just want to see what he has to say. I didn't read it last night, so. In terms of levels, I'd bid direct. I'm still holding a 10% runner from 54.92 failed breakdown. Let's kind of watch. Don't predict where it will go. The pathways will likely be complex today. Always manage trades level to level. Focused on trading the traps. You will get trapped over and over trying to catch it. Blah, blah, blah. The recover of the low, 54.92 this morning. After the squeeze, there's nothing left to do but hold your runner. Okay. $54.85. I mean, every zone that he's calling out here is kind of quite a distance away. So, so I'll probably just use 56.50 recovery as my long entry, and we'll kind of go from there. That's probably what we'll do. What up at Heal? Does Bulenox have a max withdrawal cap of 5,000? Yeah, it's 5,000 for per account, by the way. So 5 trading days. It's 10 trading days in between withdrawals. 10 trading days. What up, Black Beauty? $50 for TPT payout is the pay. Yeah, the last 50. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I actually shorted. I mean, like, I'm mad at myself this morning already. Because, let me show you. Now, I got onto the charts late. You know, I'm only looking for 5 points on my Take Profit Pro account. So I got onto the charts late. I short here, get stop break even because I move my stop. Like, I know the stop needs to be up here. I short here, again, same idea. Move the stop to break even, it stops me. And then, of course, the very next 1 minute candle. So I get stopped out on this candle at 56. Now we're only looking for 39. That was our target. So the very next candle, she dips and she pushes and never comes back. And I already knew this was a short that I was looking for. And we also had a data wick down here. So like, I don't know why I didn't trust that. It just doesn't make very much sense not to trust that, but I didn't. So here we are. Still needing another trade to get to the daily payout. So, yeah, it's just a part of it, I guess. Entry 19,660. 19,660? That was your long? Nice market. Good morning, Predator. So, we got 9:45 and 10 a.m. news to be aware of. Just kind of, just be careful. We find a spot that makes sense. Maybe we take it. Maybe we take it. ES smacking the VWAP there. Again, I'm waiting for the ES to recover 56.50. If it can recover 56.50, we'll take the long there. Probably a push through there will get me long. We'll see. Neo in the house. Room's long. Marson's here. Good morning. Won't be here all that long today. I mean, to be honest, yesterday's stream wasn't that long anyway, but probably, we'll see. All right. Just looking over a few things. Good morning, Timbo. How you doing? So my expectation is that this is the draw today, guys. I marked that out yesterday. I think even maybe the day before. 20,044. And, yeah. We do have that Asia low still sitting down there, 805. Actually, I don't even really consider that Asia low, but you get what I'm saying. Overnight low. Could sweep lower first before we go higher, but my thought process today is that we run that 20,044. Beyond that, I have no idea. Room, I disagree that the draw is lower. I disagree, but that's fine. You can have your opinion and I can have mine. It's just on the 4-hour chart. Let me see if I have time to show you. Yeah, it's just on the 4-hour chart here. Like, let me show you why I think we run that. I mean, we could turn down from here, But you see this very obvious wick on the 4-hour chart. Look at that, very obvious. Like if you stepped away from the chart, does this wick stand out to you? In my opinion, it does, right? So that's what I'm talking about. So close to that 4-hour wick, I don't see how we don't take it, in my opinion. Now, it doesn't mean that we can't pull back. Of course we can pull back. Of course we can do a little dumpy before we go. But, you know, I mean, it wouldn't, you know, Judas swing lower at open, maybe even take out that and then kind of come back up there. I don't know. Any of that's possible for sure, but we'll see. It's facts. It's also the 800 EMA on the 4-hour. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, right, Curd? So I don't know. I just think that's a strong draw on liquidity there. I mean, we've kind of just, you know, been pulling up to that. Now, beyond that, we could really dip. We really could dip. And we came, what, 9 points from it there? I would not be shocked that if open, we just push up straight into that. Wouldn't be shocked. Sabo said that he bought a single micro. I hate weeks long. 995. We become very bullish. Yeah, I mean, I think we could rip lower at open, giving us a little Judas swing lower, you know, and then go higher. But you know. Just buy. Marston says just buy. Yeah, if it was that easy. I mean, that's what we're going to be looking for, a spot to just buy. And what might trigger that spot, normally I'd wait for a setup, but we may just buy if we push above 5650 on the ES there. We push above, we may just buy. I don't know. We'll see. So oh, yes, hanging out the VWAP right there. 2.5 minutes till open. We do have news 9:45. We have news 10 a.m. We also have Apple and Amazon earnings after close. So that's a thing. Apple and Amazon earnings after close. Good morning, Clarity. We'll pull back here. Would not be shocked if we get a little swing lower here. If we get a little Judas swing it open, we'll see. Back to the VWAP here. Maybe we clear some of that out to the lower side here. Again, we have, you know, the London low sitting down there, the Asia low, all that stuff sitting down there. We could just push down, clean that out first, and then go. And honestly, that would not be the worst thing in the world. We got about 30 seconds until open here. Let's see what happens. I mean, based on the 5-minute, the push lower makes sense. We broke structure on the 5-minute there at 8:20 this morning to the downside. Had a nice little push lower, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Here we go. So here we go. Here's open. Holding the VWAP here. See if we can push back above the VWAP there. Get back above the VWAP here on the ES and can kind of squeeze here. If it kind of stays below it, then maybe we sell. Trying to hold up here at the 60s. Nasdaq pushing. The micro buyer, Neo's longing. Tom Szabo micro buyer. All right, here we go, pushing back down. Kind of a mild open, to be honest. A mild open so far. Now we're starting to push. Pull back there, swept the most recent low, not the London low though, huh? Yeah, Neo, I'm just waiting for something that's maybe obvious. Just kind of waiting and watching. We'll see what happens. Again, we're waiting for the ES to kind of recover the 50. It did test it there at open, which would have been a good short entry if you took it. Remember, we have news 9:45 and 10 a.m. A lot of kind of wicks up here at this 990 area. They're not equal, but they're relative. Looking like it wants to move lower here. We need Hungarian pesos. Where are they? When you need them. pulling back. Here's 938s, 937s. ES still hanging out at the lows here. Still just hanging out at the lows there with the ES. Feeling like we want to push lower. That was a little weird. I got a little latency right there. Anybody else get that? Called the shortest, then I started taking longs. Yeah. Well, like I said, this is the draw. Doesn't mean you can't go down first. I mean, it actually makes more sense to go down first and then come back to your draw. Kind of like yesterday. It took 10 seconds to execute. Dang. Just kind of waiting, guys. Not much to do here. Yes, and Nasdaq a little bit out of sync here. Bullish SMT right here, guys. You ever feel like you just have no confidence? Yes, we do. I've been feeling that way on my other accounts, on my Apex accounts for a few days here. So we have a bullish SMT here, guys. So really, if the ES recovers that 50, I expect us to just squeeze. I really do. So, yeah, you can bracket trade Owlboy. So pretty big SMT here. We'll see if it holds. It might not. The only thing I don't like is that you would have another SMT at the high here, probably. Yes, hanging out there at the VWAP 64s, 45, 5645s. Which option would be better for Ninja? Just with Bulenox, it's rhythmic. It's all rhythmic. Still making 1K per account, but I'm in smaller scalping. Okay, I got you. Yeah. All right, yes, kind of tapped into the VWAP there, now pulling back. Is this going to clear out the... might break the SMT here. Bulenox extended it into the second, John G. Now it did break the SMT, but ES is not taking the low yet, so... Yeah, of course. Oh, boy. All right, we got another SMT here, but we'll see. I don't really feel like it holds. Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that, Owlboy. That's what I do with them too. I mean, I feel like we just pushed lower here. I mean, it just doesn't feel like... Feels like maybe we touch that 20 on the ES. We sweep these overnight lows. $20 seconds here. Yeah, still just holding up above that 36 level now. I'm just kind of waiting here, guys. There's not much to do. It's just chomping around, probably waiting on news. Got 3 minutes here until news, a little less than 3 minutes. So let's just wait and see what happens. Yeah, you can do anything you want, BTC, on Bulenox. You can do anything you want. Yeah, tick scalping's fine. You can go 7 minis and go 2-3 ticks if you wanted to. All right, we're just waiting. All right, let's wait on the news. I was tempted to short over here on the ES, but tough to do. So we'll just kind of wait it out, see if we can get a setup after the news. 9:45 and 10 a.m. news. So Takamura, we got global manufacturing PMI. Let's reset it. So we got S&P global manufacturing PMI. I guess is that Canadian? No, there it is. 3-star for US, and then at 10 a.m. ISM manufacturing PMI. Both 3-star news. Plus 400 on all accounts, but for some reason, funded futures networks are 1,200. That's crazy. You might have a ×3 on your copier. Does contracts different? Contract size matter? No. Not really. Of course, this would trigger like right before the news. I can't take it if it does trigger. I cannot take it. All right, it didn't trigger. TP, nice. Yeah, I don't know, John. And I guess Take Private Trainer only lists this as a. Yeah, I guess they only had the 8:30 news listed as 3-star. I'm gonna try this. That did not quite push through there yet. Now I'm gonna maybe consider taking this off at 77, or at least locking in 10 at 77. Locking in 10 there. I'm going to see if this can push the overnight or the opening range print. All right. Stop me out. That's fine. Yeah, it did Vel. Oh, it's for 1. Yeah, that's weird. Probably could have just held that at break even, but that's it's a trailing account. It's a new pro account. I didn't want to be too ridiculous with it. Yes, pushing up here 56.50. If we can recover 56.50 here, I'm going to long. I'm going to take it. Pro Plus? No, just the pros. What sucks is that we got to be flat a minute before the news. So I'm only going to, if I do enter this trade, we'll only have 10 minutes. I mean, which I don't normally hold them that long anyway, but. Pull back into the VWAP there. Close above 56.50 here on the ES. I'm going to long. All right, I'm taking the long here on ES. Dang it. This will be my only trade per day for today on this account, so let's see if it can hit. And I got to close this trade before 59. Oh, goodness. Come on. I don't love where my stop is here, to be honest, but... You wanted to get $100 profit now? You're negative 5? Yeah, that sucks, Kurt. Happens to me all the time, man. Happens to everybody like that. Come on, rip it. Just trying to be patient with it here. Let it do its thing. What up, Pine Tree? Living in a simulation with our memories wiped. Getting here. Oh. Let's see here. What would it be? This will be for payout if we can hit this. Come on, rip it. Let's go. I'm trying to be patient with this trade. Normally, I'm not. You guys know. Normally, I move my stops and this, that, and the other. I'm trying to really let this trade work. So. Don't skip today. Take the medicine. I got to close this at 9:50, before 9:59, so... Let me give this a little bit more room. I want to be just below VWAP there. I don't like that the Nasdaq's back below VWAP. If we can get back above that high there, I expect us to expand right into my profit targets. That would be my expectation here. Oh, come on. Well, we're going to be down $800 if this hits our stop. Can we hold the VWAP and go? We got to close the trade in 3 minutes, or it looks like it's going to close itself for us. That's frustrating. All right. Well, I mean, we took the recovery of 56.50. I mean, it's all we can do. You know, it is a lower probability setup because, I mean, maybe if we just took 5 points, even if we took 5, we still wouldn't have gotten the profit there. So I don't think anyway, right? So we were long, what, from like 50-50? Yeah, we would only got 4 points. So is what it is. Guess just waiting on the news here for it to go. Frustration, frustration, frustration. I went 2 minis there. I did take a little loss earlier, so I was down $300. So I was kind of chasing that loss. It's not something you really should do. So I was up 4 points with 2 minis, which I guess at the end of the day was $400. I could have taken it off there for a break, you know, to be break even and then look for another spot. But kind of just wanted to get it done with one trade. Try to be patient with it as I could. So only leaves us about $400 in drawdown on that account. We'll see if we can work with it. If we can't, it is what it is. Still affords us to be able to take one more trade level to level there. So let's see what we get. We are up on this account, though, nicely at least. We're up on this account 320, only $335 away from locking out on that one. So we'll see. So we'll just wait here. Looks like we're just going to push lower here. Does the news take us higher? Do the 44s that sweep the 805? I would prefer it just to sweep the 805 here, but it may not. Pass the TPT on the 5-minute Harami. I didn't even see it. Oh, that's short. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did just see it. I didn't notice it before, but nice. The other Harami also at 940 also paid. That was a nice one. Off the lows at 940. I didn't even see that one. I would have got long at 32. Where did I get long at anyway? 55, yeah. Could have taken that one for sure. All right, 1 minute till the news. Who faded me, bro? It really is an event. Is that right? Why is there the most? I don't know. Seems fine to me. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. Never been denied. Knock on wood. Never been denied. Doesn't mean I can't be. I just never have so far. They were not paying yesterday. Who weren't? Oh, the Haramis. Yeah, it was a tough day on a lot of stuff yesterday. Really. Oh, all right. Holding up here at the 90. There we go. There's a wick below. Woo! I just got some data latency there. Wow. A down and then an up. This stuff is freezing. Are you guys charts freezing like that? That's crazy. You broke the max drawdown per trade rule with Apex. I thought I would be denied, but they actually paid me. Yeah. Yeah, mine's freezing up here. Interesting. That must have been because of the volatility. The volatility. All right, pulling back here. It ran the London low there, or it wasn't even the London low. I guess that was like Asia. The overnight low is down there at the 805 wick. It doesn't necessarily have to get there, but it might. Yes, pulled back there. Pulled back to 27. $19,487. Maybe market maker. I think we're going to run that 20,044 level first before we pull back at all. Yeah, we'll see TechT. I don't know. Let me just double check right quick. What is that 20K level? I couldn't even see it. It's a 4-hour news candle from a Trump speech like a month ago or something. 20,044. It's a data wick, and it's a high on the 4-hour. You're looking to take your TPT trade soon. 100 stop loss, 200. Yeah, 100 take profit, 200 stop loss. Could be, could be. Room, I would not long here. You have a data low, a data high. I mean, realistically, we need one more manipulation leg lower, and then maybe we can go higher, but it may not give us that. I'm going to long again. If ES recovers 50, we're going to try it again. I'm going to target 72. We'll see. Yeah, you can trade it now. It's just 1 minute before, 1 minute after. I don't even know if that was really even considered 3-star or whatever red folder to them. May not have been. Yeah, exactly, Tech T. Yeah. It was 3-star, I agree. That's what it said. I mean, I'm just kind of watching here, see what happens. Yes, approaching the 50 level again. Yeah, Peter, it looks like it might be bullish, but you know. ES just ran that data wick. Nasdaq not quite there yet. So pushing up here, there's the VWAP 950. Kind of rejecting there at the VWAP. Let's see if it can push through there or not. Can it pop through there? Yes, above the VWAP there. Nasdaq just ran that data high as well. This data low down here may not mean anything. It might. I don't know. It might. It might not. Can she go? Can she go? Got to kind of hold this area and go here, but looks like it's not going to do it. Not anything right now, Cooper. Is really, hard to know. Might go down and take that data low again. Might. If it gets back below 36 here, we'll see on the ES. So it's going to go eventually. It's just going to take everybody's money before it does. Let's see here. What would that be? 500 to get you to 16. I don't know. We're chopping around middle of the range here. Let's see if it wants to push lower. Your small green and red made the $100 on a short. Let's go. You accidentally got an account and paid full price, so I reached out to support and they gave me full credit. Yeah. They've been known to do that. But that's awesome, yeah. See if we can retest the 36 here on the ES. We got the data low down there. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the data load doesn't mean anything. I don't know. Short 900. Good luck, sir. It's kind of, I mean, like, the thing is, it's going to go eventually one way or the other. We just don't know which way or when, right? I mean, my lean would be down at this point, maybe to test the 20, but who knows? Day trade, it's okay. We're down on one. We're down on a funded account, $1,100. We're up 355 on another, and we have not taken any trades on anything else. So, yeah, I think it's gonna. I mean, it feels like it wants to take the data low, but who knows? What do we got? 3. So I don't know. We'll see kind of what happens. What up, George? How you doing today? Pantry, where are you taking profit at? The data low or? Oh, there is a bearish harami here too, Pantry. Is that what you're taking it off of? Look for the low. Okay, yeah, I'm like, I just noticed that bearish harami. I wasn't even looking. Yeah, a little heat here. ES back at the VWAP. I mean, I don't know. It's trapped like this a couple times already. There was a 50 touch. I wasn't even paying attention to that. All right, well. Yes, back above the VWAP here. I'm on Take Profit Trader, George. I couldn't get on last night. I don't know if they were doing maintenance or something. It took me a minute to get on last night. Yes, pushing above the 50 there. Okay, yeah, yes, back to the 50 here. It's failed right here a couple times. Just feel 550 contract block. DCA 915. 507 at 959. All right. Well, kind of rejected that 500 level there, or 650 level there again. ES rejected at the VWAP there. Does ES hold the VWAP this time, or does Nasdaq pop through? Got smoke? Yeah. You long curd? I mean, kind of. Yeah, that pullback right there is, you know, you'd think we still continue higher here, but I don't know. I really don't know. Back to even. 91, yeah, it is still on Tech T. I might take this long here on my funded. Let me see here. I'm trying to consider. All right, I'm in. Gonna go break even above that high there if we get it. I want to go break even at the high there, but I don't want this to go red on me either. So, all right, there's the high. $50. Nothing crazy. I want to see this thing take off here. Come on, go. Finally starting to go. You got more. Yes, pushing up here 56, 57. Gonna get through 58 here. Yes, approaching the highs here. What up, Tame Tiger? What do we got there? 1023. Yeah, we'll see. Push through the 58 here on the ES 57, 58 area. We should be able to keep going. There's 56. 57. All right, can we go here? Oh, me. There we go, pushing up 76. Maybe this is the time we run to that 44. That would be super nice. I did jump in long on ES. On that other the Take Profit Pro here that you guys are watching me trade. Stop is at break even. I am targeting the 72. This is a trailing drawdown account, so I do have to be careful here. I want it to hold above 57. Ah, come on. Yeah, hold above 57 here. So 58 to 68. I mean, we should hit payout if we hit 72. If we can hit 72, we'll hit payout on this account. We'll lose like $350, $400 in drawdown if it comes back. So I don't really want it to come back to our entry there. I want it to just push. Initial balance will be set in 5 minutes here. You recover 200, still down 300. Let's go. Really like this to stay up there, but I may not. Little consolidation here. I'm going to try to be patient on this trade. Again, if we hit the 72, it's 22 points. That's that would be, what is that, $1,100? 1,100 plus 25.8. That would put us at 26.8, 26.9. We actually don't even need the 70. We don't even need the 72. We could just take like the 70, I think, and it would be fine. So all right, ES approaching the, or Nasdaq approaching the high here, and also that 20K level. See if we get a little pop here. Let's see, at 56.65, we will be at the buffer. So 70 would be the payout. 71. Let's go 71.25. Get wrecked. Just trying to be patient here. I don't really want to lose drawdown on this account, but I hate that it's intraday trailing. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be worried about it. I would just leave it here, but you do have to be aware of it, right? Again, at like 65, 66, I think we cleared the buffer. And then 71. So if it's at 66, yeah, 71 is 5 points higher. That should get us to payout level, which I shouldn't really be worried about that, right? But that is also the target up there, 72. Kind of aligns with our bias over here on the Nasdaq as well. So we got initial balance setting in 20 seconds. We're hanging out there right at the high at the initial balance. Now here we go. IB is set. All right, let's see if this thing can hold up here and push above. Trying to display patience here. It's difficult for me, if you guys can't tell. I really don't like holding trades this long, but we need this to hold above 57, 58. If it doesn't, I think we're probably going to get stopped out. Yeah, it's not a good look. But, you know, we don't expect it to go straight up, right? So I may even give this a little bit of room. It could just retest the entry and just go back up. So there we go. That's an okay reaction. Let me give it 5 points. Come on, rip it to the highs. Let's go. Push it. Push it. Can she go? Can she go? Little consolidation here. A little pullback. Yeah, it's going to kind of suck if we've been up 13 points and then we take a loss, but kind of is what it is. We'll see if Mancini said anything else here. He said 54.92 breakdown, 56.50 had to reclaim as posted to get to 56.58. 56.72, and after 7 tests from below, it cracked. 58 hit, 72 majors up next, 84 above. Protect gains level to level. 50 is now the magnet. The mind of Mancini. That's right. So he's saying 50 is a magnet. So I guess we could come back to that. He is saying this is a major level, but we are front running the level a little bit there. Decent reaction there. I'm thinking about, I probably shouldn't. I was thinking about adding on a 58 reclaim and take it off at the high. See Nasdaq approaching that initial balance over there. I'm going to add one here, and I'm going to treat these trades independently. So I'm going to treat them independently with different stops and all that kind of stuff. So see Nasdaq popping the initial balance. There we go. Now 600. I'm going to watch my balance here where it's 600. right here, and we only need 750, which is what, 3 more points? So like we don't even need, we need like 6750. I think. Here's where 26.5, 26.6. I think that's what we need. And maybe we just go to 68 just to make sure. Because we only need to get to 250 in profit. That should do it. Watching the Nasdaq here, you got the overnight high sitting there at 35. You see the 2044 level looking up, sitting up there as well. Go. $600 right there. 64, 66, 65, 66, 67. Yeah, we need 68. Yeah, we do need 68. 600, 200. Well, we need 67, 75. But we're going to stick it to 68. Just trying to be patient here. She never wants to just go, right? Never wants to just go. There's the retest of the initial balance on the Nasdaq there. Let's see if that's what we need to push. Is that what we need to push here? I'm going to kill it if Nasdaq takes 44, by the way. Yeah, Kurt, that's what I would like to see. But if Nasdaq takes that 44 before we hit 68, I'm going to get out. Should get a big candle here. Yeah, I was going to say it should start to expand, really. $27.50 would be what you need. Come on, push it. Booyah! Guys, was I patient or was I patient there? Oh my goodness. I was patient. Daily payout secured. Let's go. So even though we are down $1,100 on the other account, we secured the daily payout on this one. $280. Unfortunately, it did cost us on the other account there, but that's all right. It's all about making payouts, right? That's right, Pine Tree. Habitual daily payouts. Peter's shorting. Oh man, that hold had me stressing a little bit there. Woo. So, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I did get trapped here, but to be honest, I was oversized. I had 2 minis. If I was in one, I probably go break even. 1 tick from my take profit. I normally only take 5 points. Oversized there. That's my fault. I did get trapped here. No, wait, not here. So here. So here I didn't take profit, and then here I got trapped again. Didn't wait for the close above. This is what you're looking for, really. A close above. You would like it to build a little structure and then get a retest. So like realistically, you know, on this is what you like to see in a pullback. But this was an okay trade. This one was stupid on my part. But we locked in the daily payout. We're only got $400 left in the other account. We'll work on it with some micros, see if we can't nurse it back to health. If we can't, then it's okay. It's okay, right? At the end of the day, it's all right. So, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I am going to go ahead and end it there. If you want to help support the channel, the 91% off Bulenox is still good through tomorrow. And 30% off Take Profit Trader. I'm going to be in Mississippi tomorrow, so I might jump on, or I may jump into the Discord and just do a Discord live. So if you're not in the Discord, the link's in the description. It's also in the chat here. So I hate weeks. I got too much to do. Pine Tree, we will be visiting the casino. We'll be playing a little bit of blackjack. We'll be playing some roulette, and we're going to be at the poker table. So I might go live. I may do like a live on my phone. It might not be great quality, but log in and watch for it, Pine Tree, and we'll show you how to play a little roulette. We'll show you what to do. Get you up on that roulette. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see. Oh, well, let me show you guys this. This is the other trade I took. $50. You guys saw that. Just $50. Nothing crazy. Now here's the thing. If I would have, you can always say coulda, woulda, shoulda. My entry was here. If I could have held that to there, like, I don't know why I didn't just put the stop at break even. If I just put the stop at break even, that never comes back to my break even, and we hit a big runner. But coulda, shoulda, woulda. So, anyways, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.